Hello, welcome to Die Rollin. I'm the ever excitable Adam, and today I'm going to go to the Wild West to open up Zombicide Undead or Alive. This is the latest game in the Zombicide series. Latest as in the latest one I have, not the latest one that's out, because that's Marvel Zombicide. So let's take a quick look, and this is going to be a bit of a shaky cam, so I will try not to make it too shaky as we take a look at everything you get in this. So we're going to be getting a ton of miniatures in here. And it's just kind of like zombie Wild West stuff, which is a theme I've not really seen much of. Obviously, there's Shadows of Brimstone, which we're covering on our channel. Lovely artwork. Nothing on the inside. Okay. So we have a rulebook and missions. The rules are normally pretty good for Zombicides. They lay them out pretty well. So it goes over the basic side of things. Looks like we got new player boards this time, which is always fun. Line of sight is always interesting. Different ammo types. Bounty weapons, inventory. The zombies, what do we have this time? So we have walkers. Deal 1 damage, eliminate 1 damage, adrenaline point, 1 point. Adrenaline is, I guess, is XP. We got brutes, not fatties. Well done. 10 points, Simon, you've finally done it. You've stopped calling them fatties. Brute, that is great. To eliminate damage 2. We got runners, which activate twice. And they do 1 damage, take 1 damage, take them out. And we have abomination. As long as an abomination is on the board, all abomination spawn zones are active. Bring on the apocalypse. So what do these guys do differently? So a dynamite or a damage 3 weapon is required to eliminate an abomination. Please note, no weapon in Undead or Alive has a natural damage 3 value. It can be reached with skills like +1 damage or mission special rules. Resolve these game effects whenever a zombie card spawning an abomination is drawn. If there's no abomination on the board, draw a card from the abomination deck, then spawn the corresponding abomination. In addition, flip all abomination spawn tokens to the active side. If there's already an abomination on the board, it gets an extra activation. So, yeah, nothing really new there. And Undead or Alive Let's Players add all kinds of abominations to their games. They spawn randomly from the abomination deck when their card is drawn, but there can only be 1 on the board at any single time. Okay, so we've got the player phase stuff you can do there. We've got machine actions in here, so I guess same thing from Zombicide Invader. Which if you've not checked out on our channel, take it out. We've got classes this time around. Brawler class, Faithful class, Gunslinger class, and Townsfolk class. So that's new. I guess we had civilians and kind of military in Invader. Combat rules in here. Different equipment traits. Special zones. So balconies is a new thing in this. The train itself. So there is a train that comes onto the board, and from the looks of it, it's going to be taking out zombies along the way, which is pretty cool. So companions and ultra red mode. And then we've got the missions. So we'll be taking a look at all 10 of these missions. I say 10 because the tutorial doesn't really count. So 10 missions in there, all the skills broken down, and then a bit of an index. So, and also the summary on the back there, which is always good. So that's it for the rule book. Pretty good. Some free content there from Simon. The minis themselves are in a really funky box this time. So normally they do put them in a box, and the Zombicide Invader one looked pretty cool. I really like the theme of this one. It's really in keeping with with the theme that they're going for. So we've got our hero class cards here. And you can see all our heroes. So Simon are pretty good because they do change the color of the miniatures, so you know exactly, who's who. So we've got our miniatures here for the heroes. We've got zombies around here, and we've got our abomination down there. Let's take a quick look at these guys. So we've got Carl here. They're the abilities he has. And then on the back, he's got a class ability charge. Once per turn, you may spend 1 action to move up to 2 zones to a zombie. Sorry, 2 zones to a zone containing zombies and perform 1 free melee action. I wonder whether they all have that one. Yeah, they all have the same one for that particular class, the Brawler class. So yeah, they've all got some pretty cool abilities. So let's just take a quick look at the characters as opposed to all their abilities. So we've got Hannah there. We've got Concepcion, Jeb, Jimmy, Casey, May, Meg, Molly, Pablito, Thomas, Trixie, and finally Turner. So it looks like we've only got one. Is there only one faith class in there? No, Thomas is faithful as well. So we've got two faithful characters in there. The player board. Well, that is so cool. They put this little like wood effect over everything. We've got our left and right hand slot there. We've got where your character class will go in there. An extra additional weapon there. We've got their adrenaline meter here, and it's a dynamite as well. So this is actually like fire going along to get to the dynamite point. That's pretty cool. 3 areas for your for items in your inventory. Your class ability, you've got a little kind of charge point here. And we've also got some extra peg areas there. That is funky. I really like that. So there should be 6 of these in here. Yep. 6 of those. They're pretty cool. Then what do we have here? So we've got all of our cards here. So we've got our Abomination deck, which if you just have the base game is going to be pretty lonely. It's just going to literally be this guy with his bowler hat. No special rules. We have some bounty weapons. So Coach Gun, Colt's Button Line, Heavy Saber, Henry Repeater, Manitou's Wrath, Mauser C96, and a Volcanic Pistol. And from the looks of it, if you gain 3 adrenaline points or more in a single action with a pistol or dual pistols, you'll get this. I believe that's how the bounty guns work. So you're basically going to be trying to achieve what's on the back of these to get what's on the front of them, which I think is pretty funky. So taking a look at the back of the cards, we've got our starter cards here. So there's Old Timer there, and fanning is something you can do in this game. So got a couple of Old Timer pistols there, and a couple of pans, a couple of Springfields. So 6 Springfields, 6 Old Timers, and 6 pans. So that's your starting stuff there. We have our Gatling gun. So move 3 actions, regular move rules apply, cannot enter building zones. Fire for 1 action, use regular ranged action rules with the escalation range skill. The user skills and equipment do not apply. And this means it's going to be very loud. We have a wagon as well. So we've got a Gatling gun and a wagon. So moves along with its contents, cannot enter building zones, get in or out. If a survivor ends their move in the wagon zone, they may get in for free. And then we have our zombie spawn cards, which have this on the back. So you've got walkers, brutes, runners, abominations, walkers, brutes, runners, abominations, and extra activations as well. And then let's take a look at the weapons you get. So there's Colt SAAs. There's dynamite in this game. Quite a bit there. You're going to need to blow up the big guys. Holy water. Knives. Machetes. Pickaxes. Plenty of bullets. Plenty of shells. Remingtons. Sabers. Sawed-off shotguns. Schofields. Shotguns. Tomahawks. Twin barrels. Water. And Winchesters. So yeah, pretty standard weapons there. Nothing kind of shouting at me going, oh man, that looks really cool. Let's take a look at some of these miniatures then. So we've got a bowler hat abomination. And you know, painted up, these guys look so much better. Like he looks okay. You know, it's a pretty good sculpt. But when you actually paint them up, they look so much better. It's kind of disappointing that all of these zombies are pretty much in the same pose, because I guess these are all runners maybe. But yeah, you've got a ton of these guys, so you can paint them up. Take a look at some of these heroes there. Really lovely details on them. And I've got this and I'm like, man, Shadows of Brimstone is going to be have some extra oomph to it next time I play. You know, once again, these guys painted up would look fantastic. So yeah, if you'd like to see me paint these up, then let me know in the comments below, guys, because I will be starting doing a run through of the entirety of this game in the not too distant future. So if you do want to see this painted up before for that actual run through, then let me know. If you'd rather me just get the content out sooner rather than later, then I can do that too. But if you'd rather me paint them up before I do a run, then let me know, and I will do that. So we'll have some nicer looking kind of minis to look at as we're playing. Okay, cool. So that is that there. Oh, does this come out? Oh, it's attached. Okay, so the pegs this time around are dynamite, which is pretty cool. Massive Darkness, which was a bit of a shame. Massive Darkness 2, we were missing the red pegs from it when it came through, which is yeah, a bit of a bad quality control there. Looks like we've got all the pegs here. All the bases that you're going to need to place on your heroes. Some wooden dice. That is pretty cool. Yeah, they're proper wooden as well. And they've got like different card suits on them as well. You've got a headshot is a good thing. Sorry, a bad thing. That's not a headshot, that's a zombie face. So that's bad. Dynamite good. And, you know, it's always tricky looking at Zombicide because you're like, oh, wait, but, you know, the stick of dynamite looks like a 1, and the head looks fuller like a 6 or something. But yeah, it is what it is. So this is the last thing we've got in here, miniature-wise. On the side of the box, they tell you how to put stuff away. They introduced that in, what did they introduce that into? That was either Invader or maybe even Black Plague. Or Green Horde, we shall see. So we've got a few Walker zombies here. Not a ton of different sculpts here, but you know, there's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 of each sculpt to this. So we've got 8 ladies there, 8 ladies here. We've got this guy who looks a little sorry for himself, as you would be during a zombie apocalypse. This guy here. Kind of wizened old chap. Now we've got the brutes. So this guy, he's got like a big kind of jaw thing going on there. That's funky. And he's got like a big gun. Is that a gun attached to him or railway spikes? I'm not quite sure he's got on the back of him. And then, yeah, your standard kind of brute. So that's it mini-wise. What's left? Well, we've got tokens and boards. Normally have like a little plastic insert in here, so you can kind of store stuff easier, but this time they've just put kind of cardboard in there. Now, whether this is something you're supposed to kind of like put together, I don't know. I'm thinking not. I'm thinking they've not really got too much of a storage solution for this game, so a homemade remedy may have to be applied to this. And I'm just chucking stuff at you then. So that all kind of just came out as I opened it. So we have part of a train here. So we've got train tracks one side and then an actual train on the other. Whether that means you can get inside the train, it looks like you can. So tokens wise here, we've got our spawns on the left hand side, some faithful tokens. We've got the boom and bang token. This is fantastic. So normally in Zombicide you have you put loads of different noise tokens down on the board and you work out where they're going. This time, if they can't see somebody, they're always going to go towards the loudest zone, which is either boom or a bang. I think the boom is the biggest one. We've got objective tokens here with X's on the back, and then there's a 0 and X there. We've got our 3 different train tiles there. And yeah, we've got that. Then what do we got here? So all the horses are dead in this game, unless you get an expansion with horses, but all the horses are basically dead. Let's take a look at the different tiles on here. Some really ghastly imagery here, which goes with the kind of dark theme of the Wild West, I guess. But yeah, I'm seeing this and like, oh man, Shadows of Brimstone, you could just easily add some of the stuff from it to this or vice versa. But this is just looks fantastic. They've done a great job with getting the Wild West kind of theme there. I like the kind of windows they got there. So this is obviously a church there. The light is shining through the stained glass windows, and we've got the shadows here from yeah, the light coming in from outside. Go on the other side. Sorry, that's the other side of that one. Home for sale. This. So that's a mine there. And that's it, guys. That's everything you get inside a box of Zombicide Undead or Alive, the base game. As far as I'm aware, that's exactly what you get at retail. I was able to pick up somebody's Kickstarter pledge for this. So I don't know if any of the components change, but I'm fairly certain this is the basic standard pledge you would get. And as always, there's also like, they've got a little bit about the characters on the sides, the different classes, and then the different zombies as well on there as well. So yeah, that's everything. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see some more Zombicide Undead or Alive, then please like and subscribe to this video, because that will give you notifications when we do more content, specifically around Zombicide Undead or Alive, I guess. But yeah, so stay tuned, and if you would like to see me paint these miniatures up before we actually film the gameplay for this, then let me know in the comments below, and I will hold off the gameplay for this until I painted it all up. You can see all those painted up miniatures as well individually on our Instagram. So yeah, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you see us. Please like and subscribe, and until next time, guys, stay safe or die rolling.